Hello everyone, so this is my first video with a microphone. Just let me know down in the comments how it goes. If you like it, if you don't like it, just let me know. So first thing you can do in this game to get better is get a good deck. Now there are lots of decks in Castle Crush, like this Necromancer, Standard Bearer deck. There's also Rush decks, Reaper decks, this OP tournament deck, and just any variation of a power deck. So good decks are the foundation to having good successful matches, because if you don't have a good deck, that means the cards in it won't synergize. For example, in some of the matches that I play against people, my enemies have really weird decks. Like this one has Skeleton Legion and Metamorph, which doesn't make sense because you're more likely to metamorph a skeleton. And for some reason they also love to play mana rituals. But if you look at my deck, it has a Storm Elemental, which is protected by Blizzard, Protection, and Standard Bearer, alongside the Reaper as well. And all of the cards are low mana, which means that you can rush the opponent really well. So that's an example of a deck that actually synergizes with its cards. Tip number 2 is that you can join a clan. Joining a clan means that you can donate and request cards, which can bring a lot of progression to your account. For example, if you donate 1 common card, you get 5 XP and 5 gold. And if you donate 8 of them, then you can get 40 gold. And if you donate 1 rare card, you can get 50 gold. Now, if you donate just those 2 every single day, you can get 90 gold per day. And in a month, that's 2,700 gold. But that's only if you log into the game once every day for about 20 seconds maybe. You can get a lot more if you log in more, but that's the base of it right now. And you can also request cards, which means that you can upgrade your cards very quickly, like I did with my archers and dwarf. The next tip is to know the card interactions. So at tournament level, a dwarf counters a warrior, a jester counters Reaper, and a phoenix egg is destroyed by a bomb. And those are just some of the interactions. Now I'm going to go into a game while talking about some of the decision making I do. So I haven't got a very good hand right here. We've just got a Storm Elemental, which is fine. So we're going to wait a bit to see what he places, and then only play this Storm Elemental. It's very important to be patient with this deck, because if you run out of your main cards, which is Reaper and a Storm Elemental, there's not really much way you can win. That's taking protection here to force him to play something. Standard Bearer, level 14 skeletons. Standard Bearer into other lane. Okay, dodge your skeletons as well. Now we should be able to win. He can't really do much, unless he has a wind or enchanter, but doesn't look like it, and we win the match there. Let me just open this victory chest. Oh, got an epic, nice. Next match. Oh, Headhunters. Haven't seen that clan in a long time. So I just start off with a dwarf and archers, because they're low mana and not as important. Placing Storm Elemental because he's not playing anything. Okay, Spike Statue. Now that he played that, he doesn't have much mana for anything else, so I'm just gonna go in with my Reaper, and hopefully he doesn't have anything else. Oh, got Reaper. I'm gonna try and quickly rage so that the Reaper gets there quickly. Nice. Late freeze. Oh wait. Oh, nice. 1 HP Reaper on a tower. Quickly protection, and that should be game. Nice. Flawless victory. Nice. Alright, let's play another one. Up against Aman. Alright. Connecting. Also, one more thing to think about when making your deck is to make it with decently accessible cards like commons and rares, because if you have too many epics and legendaries, you won't be able to upgrade it properly, which means that you have a low level deck. Anyway, the fourth tip is to never ever one lane stack, and what I mean by that is you should never play all your cards in one single lane unless all the other lanes are completely occupied and you can't play anything in them, or if you know that your opponent doesn't have any good spells to kill your troops. You should always try to spread them out a bit and try to make each lane just as powerful as each other, so you have options on all three lanes. Kind of what like my opponent is doing right here, but I can't really do anything against it because he has too much range and also very high levels. So it's unfortunate, but you can't win every single game. We'll just move on to the next game. That's okay. Let me just look at his deck. Yeah, his deck kind of countered mine because of the Fan Dancers and Wind and Phoenix. Okay, another level 13. Anyway, so back to what I was saying, you should spread out your troops in all three lanes just so you have options in case of like a Black Witch or something and that lane's lost. Okay, so just waiting to see what he plays. Golem, okay. Just Thunder Bearer because I can't win that lane. Okay, just getting ready for my freeze right here. Oh, never mind. Can't do much against that level 11 spike statue. I'll just have to try and go in the other lane for now, because the middle lane is also lost because of a Fan Dancer. Hey, I'll just see what he's doing for now. Okay, it was a good thing I didn't play my Reaper until he played his Black Witch. What was that, Angel? Hey, nice. He got a bad Metamorph. Now his Black Witch should die. Oh, that is a terrible Siege Ballista. Try and predict something maybe? Nice, he wasted his Dryad. Now he shouldn't have much mana for anything really. And that's GG. Nice. See, you can even beat level 13s who have high levels with this deck. That's why I like it so much. And the final tip is to mana count. Now this can be either very complicated or very simple. The simple version is just remembering if your opponent has used an extra crystal or mana ritual, which you can see, and knowing how much mana they have in a mana bar. But the more complicated version is knowing exactly when your opponent will most likely play the cards. So for example, if he uses a demon at the start of the mana 6 draw, by the start of a mana 7 draw he'll have exactly 7 mana. And if you know that he has a meteor in his deck, you can switch lanes with Thunder Bearer to try and dodge the meteor. Most people fall for that if they're not very good, if they haven't had much experience against Thunder Bearers, and you're able to catch a lot of people off guard with it. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't do it there, but now that he's wasted so much mana on the Mud Elemental and the Inferno, he won't have anything to stop my Reaper, so that definitely should be game. Yep, okay. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.